Hey, what's up YouTube? This is We All Juggle Knives with the latest in my series of budget-priced folding knife reviews. This is the Y-Start knife. The model number is LK5008. So this brand Y-Start, well, I had not heard of them before, but having the knife in hand, I can tell you the general quality level of this knife, the construction, it's about equal to a Ganzo knife or a Navy or San Renmu knife. Okay, so if you're familiar with those companies, it's basically solidly constructed. The handle scales are G10. It's got about a 4-inch blade length. This comes in 4 different colors. I kind of like the green. There you see the knife in hand. I'm just outside there for, some good scenery, good lighting. It's got a flipper as your opener. You see the pocket clip. The flipper has some jimping. Oh yeah, I got a knife bite. That's what I call it when, you're flipping around your knives. You get a little bite. As you can see, it's a liner lock. The lockup was solid. Yeah, and I was holding the camera with my other hand. This is semi-open construction. You see it's got a spacer there with some texture on it. You can see the stop pin there. Now this has a bearing system in the pivot, so it opens pretty smoothly. A bearing system, it's an extra thing that you wouldn't really expect from a low-priced knife, but this has it. And it's kind of a heavy blade. It might require a slight movement of the wrist just because it's a heavy blade, but it is very smooth in opening. Because of the size of this blade and how pointed it is and how quickly you can deploy the blade, this has some tactical application, a fancy way of saying that it's a backup weapon. There you see it next to the cold steel counterpoint 1. So this is about a 1/4 inch longer in blade length than that counterpoint, which is already a fairly large knife. It's got a swedge. It came extremely sharp. You see those other knives in the background. Those will be other videos. But yeah, it came paper slice and sharp. You can make little julienne French fry pieces of paper there. So a very good job on initial sharpness. I mean, they seem to have gotten that down, or I just got lucky. It does have good texture on the G10 handle scales. It's an attractive knife overall. I like the swedge. Now, the blade steel is 9CR18 MOV. And on the blade, it actually says 918. I don't know if that's a coincidence or if it refers to the 9CR18 MOV, but that's a perfectly acceptable steel for this price range. It resists corrosion. It's easy to sharpen, and it takes a very sharp edge, as we saw. Attractive satin finish. They also have one model that's stone washed. This blade is surprisingly high quality for the price. It's really amazing that you can get stuff like this nowadays for such a good price. Right, but where to get this? I did check the price on Amazon. The lowest price was $30, and I can't really recommend that because GearBest has it for, I think, about $20.50. And also, the seller on Amazon, if you look closely, their shipping time was a month. In other words, you wouldn't get it any faster, even if you did order it from Amazon and wanted to pay more for some reason. So I'm going to recommend GearBest. GearBest sent this to me for a review, but if they had not, I would have acquired one anyway because it's very affordable. And, I knew this was something that my subscribers would want to know about. So if you want that link and the discount code, just check the text description box and look at those visuals. That is a beautiful sight, at least I think, but I'm addicted to steel, so I'm kind of weird, but you're the kind of weirdos I like because most of you are also addicted to steel, or at least like tools that will give you a lot of use for the price. So yeah, this was a surprising find. I had never heard of Y-Start, but now I'm glad I have, so I'm definitely going to keep an eye out on that brand because, this is an excellent tactical folder. The ball bearing system, that's awesome. It flips very smoothly. It came sharp. If this was a cold steel, it would be about 3 times the price, and it might be AUS 8. So I think you're getting a good deal, relatively speaking. I hope you enjoyed seeing this blade. This has been We All Juggle Knives.